Testing? There we go. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Temple of the Tiger. My name is Jennifer. This is Matt, Christy, Eric, Christian, and Heather. Now, just to let you know, we still have one scheduled feature presentation. It is not in the art you're looking at. It's just up this pathway towards 10 o'clock on your left-hand side. It's an award-winning show called The Year of the Tiger, Changing the Plight of the Ultimate Predator. Starts promptly at 6 o'clock, 6:30. As an educational presentation showcasing the tiger's natural abilities. You get to see the tigers doing things like running, jumping, swimming, and playing, all alongside their trainers, as well as learning all about the tiger and its endangerment. The theater gates will open approximately 20 minutes before the show, but you will want to get there just a little bit early as there is no entry into our theater once the show has begun. It's a great show. Hopefully you guys can check it out. Now, this is our main viewing exhibit area where we interact with our tigers as well as our guests. So if you have any questions at the end of this presentation, we'd be happy to answer them for you. Now we are 6 trainers that work with the tigers all year long and have been raising them since they were 6 weeks old. We share and maintain an excellent relationship based on love and respect. Now we don't think of these tigers as pets, but definitely as family. In fact, we spend more time with these tigers than we do our own personal families. And we have 6 Bengal tigers that call the Golden Kingdom their home. And at first glance, you may think that all tigers are pretty much the same. But even though they do share the same instincts, just like people, each tiger has its own unique personality and differ as individuals. So I'd like to take this time now to take you around our yard and introduce you to our tigers on a more personal level, giving you the opportunity to experience them the way that we do. Now right now we have a very special day, as you guys can see with this giant birthday cake in here. Now today we have 3 Bengal tigers that are turning 9 years old. Now this is kind of a surprise for them. And we're about to let them into the yard here. You guys will get an up-close personal look at them. So I'm glad you guys get a chance to celebrate their birthday with us. Happy birthday! Entering this yard right now we've got Hara, Chandi, and Balin. Again, they just turned 9 years old.
Oh, they're so interesting.
So they are Bengal tigers. And I'd like to introduce the first tiger to you. It looks like they're really interested in what we call Tuggy. We affectionately love this toy. And you can see the tigers haven't seen Tuggy for a while, so they're very excited about Tuggy. Also another birthday surprise for them. So they're going to get in the water and see Eric with the big birthday cake.
Guys, they're going to see that guy.
Now, Balin is the one that's closest to Eric. He is the male tiger of the group. He's the third largest tiger, but the smallest male tiger, weighing in at 400 pounds. And you may notice that Balin's a white tiger. Contrary to popular belief, Balin is not Siberian, nor is he albino. He is a white Bengal tiger who carries a pair of recessive genes that causes his lighter coloration. It's actually very similar to people with blonde hair and blue eyes. A little side note on the Bengal subspecies. They are the only subspecies of tiger that are capable of different color variations other than the standard orange tiger, which is the only color still found out in the wild today in all 6 remaining subspecies. The other colors that you'll find, again only in the Bengal subspecies, are the white tiger like Balin, a rare color called the golden tabby, and then there's one other color variation that we do not have a representative of, and it's called the snow white tiger, which is basically an all-white tiger with no stripes and blue eyes. Now getting back to Balin, he does have several different nicknames.
Look, Mama. Look, he's playing with it. Look at him.
Yay, Balin! Now some of his nicknames are B, BB, Big B, Mr. Biddles, or his favorite one is Oozy Boo, Oozy Boo Boo. Although Balin does have his own jungle land named after him, he's probably our most well-rested tiger and likes to live by his own schedule. He's always the last one in and the last one out. You can usually find him not playing, but sleeping in the yards in the middle of the summertime. However, when the planets are aligned perfectly and he's in the right mood like he is right now, he's an absolute maniac to witness playing.
He did.
And Balin also likes to have his belly or his Buddha rubbed. Will frequently come up to the trainers, lay down, roll over, and assume the position. Now, Balin has also been very mischievous and destructive for the better part of his life. Although all tigers do carry this personality trait, Balin takes it to a whole new level. He's waged a lifetime war against any and every water receptacle, and I can't begin to tell you how many water hoses we go through.
Oh, they just
He's most recently begun walking around with a rubber foot pads in his mouth and severing our communications lines by ripping and splicing the cords right off the wall. Now, though Balin is doing this for fun and not out of frustration, our boss who gets the bill is not too appreciative either way. Now, Balin's regal appearance has made him our most photogenic tiger. We also believe this is due to his confident and well-rested spirit.
Come back.
Now the next tiger I'd like to introduce you to is Balin's sister. She's running around right now with the birthday cake. She is the largest female Bengal tiger in the Golden Kingdom, weighing in at 330 pounds. She is also a white Bengal tiger, and her name is Chandi. Now Chandi has several different nicknames, some of which are CC, Sea Bear, or her most common nickname is Chandi. But Chandi is definitely one of our most sociable tigers and will almost always greet us with a smile. She's also one of our most talented and skillful tigers and is a firecracker for play sessions during the show. She has lightning quick reflexes and will leap in excess of 10 feet for various toys. As in the case with all tigers, Chandi does not trust strangers and may take a lengthy period of time to warm up to, if at all, any new trainers. However, once an entrusting relationship has been achieved, Chandi is without doubt the single sweetest tigress you will ever find. And the next tiger I'd like to introduce you to is one now has the birthday. Jumping up on the picnic table. Her name is Hara. Now Hara is the smallest tiger in the Golden Kingdom, weighing in at 290 pounds. Now we sometimes call Hara H. Unlike most of the other tigers, she doesn't really have too many nicknames and usually just likes to go by Hara.
Chocolate.
Now, Hara is one of the small tigers in the Golden Kingdom, and as you may notice, is our only standard orange tiger. Interestingly enough, she was born into an all-white litter of cubs. That's right, Balin, Chandi, and Hara were all born in the same litter to two orange parents that each carried that distinct white recessive gene. In fact, Hara is the only one who looks like her mom and dad. Now, just like her sister Chandi, Hara is an exceptional performer. They usually carry the majority of the males' weights around here when it comes to the shows. She also likes to lick anything that's swishy. And by swishy, I mean it makes a swishing sound when she licks it, like snow pants, wind pants, or our shorts. She also likes to exfoliate our calf muscles with her very rough tongue, give us headbutts, and has been known to be quite a little kneecap biter. Now, even though Hara is one of the smallest tigers in the Golden Kingdom, she doesn't back down to anyone and will usually get the upper hand or claw. We usually like to say the show about Hara is what she lacks in size. She definitely makes up for with a really big attitude. Now the next tiger I'd like to introduce you to is not related to any of the tigers that you've just been introduced to. He's located over into the next yard, to your right and to my left. He is going to turn 6 years old on May 16th, is the largest tiger in the Golden Kingdom, weighing in at 550 pounds, and he's a white tiger named Hara. Now Hara stands 10.5 feet tall, from the tip of his nose to the end of his tail. We also like to refer to him as Mr. Roar, as this is the signature noise and probably the most vocal cat. Now, Hara has always been the largest of his three siblings, but at not even 3 years old, he is the largest tiger in the Golden Kingdom. This has led him to become quite a bully with the other cats. He's gigantic and doesn't realize his own strength.
How cute they're
Oftentimes, when he's trying to be affectionate with the trainers, he throws his head to our chest, kind of in a manner of a wrecking ball, practically knocking us over. Now, like most tigers, he feels very comfortable in the water and will absolutely amaze you if you're lucky enough to see him leap into the pool for the things that he wants.
Look, does he have a baby?
Now, most tigers of real size would be a little less agile. However, when he's feeling mischievous, he still continues to use their back or chest as a trampoline. Which, as you can imagine, is definitely not as much fun as it used to be. He's a very playful tiger, but he certainly doesn't have as good humored eyes as some of the other cats. You certainly know that if he's focused on you, he doesn't necessarily want to just play ball. As you guys notice, we do have a pool in here, and it's obviously not just for decoration. Most cats don't like the water, but tigers are actually excellent swimmers and usually love the water. In fact, they depend on it. They even have slightly webbed toes to help them swim. If you do come to see our final show this evening at 6:30, we have a 50-foot glass viewing pool where you can see the tigers magnified underneath the waterline, displaying their natural aquatic abilities. Out in the wild, tigers will use standing pools of water not only to cool off, but it's a hunting tool as well.
You want to do the
Tigers have actually been known to force their prey into the water, making it easier to make a kill. Now, speaking of food, tigers are what's known as crepuscular animals, which means they're typically most active and generally hunt during the twilight hours of dusk and dawn. However, they are opportunistic hunters and will try to snap anything that crosses their path. Tigers have 30 teeth, including 4 canine fangs that can be up to 3.5 inches long. They have 1,000 pounds of jaw-crushing power that can snap bone like a twig. They have very rough sandpaper-like tongues